Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I finally managed to figure out the problem and why I wasn't being enrolled into the Windows Insider program, and it was just a little misconfiguration on my end, um, which sadly came in hand with another misconfiguration that I'm going to talk to you guys about right now. So as it was, my computer was ready for Windows 11. So it met all the requirements: a supported CPU, TPM 2.0, Secure Boot 2.3. So, like everything that was required natively by Windows 11, it was present. So I had to improvise a little bit when it came to making sure that it became un not ready for Windows 11. So first and foremost, let's talk about BIOS settings, because I know that is a subject that has risen in a couple of Reddit posts, and I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a heads up on it. So the machine I'm currently running is an HP 400G4. Just I want to make sure that it is. Yeah, it's a 400G4, one of those like mini computers. So it's really small. It's really compact, but it's running a ninth generation I or sorry eighth generation 8500T CPU, which is one of the minimum requirements for Windows 11. Another one, well, the memory is fine. Memory, I believe it's like 16 gigs and above for Windows 11. But the big thing that was kind of going on in the background was the TPM 2.0. So if you want to render your computer ineligible for Windows 11, you gotta go into the security subsection of your BIOS, and then look for the section that says TPM or security device. And in it, depending on what motherboard you have, okay, so like different manufacturers have slightly different functionalities. Some have the functionality to limit the TPM functionality only to version 1.2, which I keep reading mixed reviews about Windows 11 and TPM 1.2. There are some posts that say TPM 1.2 is supported, others that say 1.2 is not supported. So take it with a grain of salt, and just do yourself a favor and hide the TPM device onto your computer so that it makes your computer ineligible for Windows 11. Outside of that, it's pretty basic. Enable fast boot or don't if you don't want to. But the two most important things are you have to have UEFI version 2.3 and secure boot enabled. So once you have those two, your computer should be quote unquote ready for Windows 10, but not Windows 11. So let's go ahead and boot into the operating system. Just as a note, I did have to reinstall Windows 10 Consumer Edition so that the changes that came with me hiding the TPM device were recognized by the operating system, because it did end up overnight upgrading to Windows 11. And we're gonna just kind of continue rolling with this for now, anyways, just so that you guys can have an idea of what's going on. So another way for you to verify whether or not your computer is eligible for Windows 11 is if you go on Microsoft's website and download the PC Health Check application. It's a, I think it's like a 7 megabyte download, and it's quick, and it's like a little applet that gets installed into your computer, and it just verifies that. So once you start the PC app, let's go ahead and just confirm that this computer does not have the requirements for Windows 11. And there it is right here. What we see is a big warning window that says this computer is not ready for Windows 11. And that's exactly what we want. Okay, so if you remember in the previous video, we did end up going into settings under update and security under the Windows Insider program. So the previous time it didn't let me, and my internet connection was part of the problem. But again, because the computer was also Windows 11 ready, it kind of went hand in hand where the eligibility for the Windows Insider program, the Windows Insider program was a little skewered. Therefore, it just didn't want to let me do it, and the problem is now resolved. That's all you guys need to know. So let's go ahead and click on the Windows Insider program and then start the enrollment process for the security update program. Oh yeah, so Windows Diagnostic. So let's go ahead and enable that. Send them enabled. That's fine. We can go back. All right. So I'm not overly worried about you guys seeing my email because it is already everywhere. So I'm going to hope on your goodwill nature not to spam the living crap out of me. So you have two uh, insider settings. If your computer was eligible for Windows 11, you would have four options, which was Canary, Better, Release Preview, and I don't remember what the fourth option was. But realistically speaking, you would have four options. If you're only given two options, that is another very clear indication that your computer is still not ready for Windows 11, which is exactly what you want. But for you to enroll into the security updates, the extended security update program, what you want to do is you want to click on the, I think it was the release preview, but let's play it safe and just pick the beta channel just to be safe. All right, so make sure that the beta channel is highlighted and click on confirm. And then it's gonna just tell you, yeah, make sure that you read the acceptable use policy, and once you're ready, click on accept. It's gonna prompt you to restart your computer. Go ahead and do that, and I will come back as soon as this computer is restarted. All right, and we are back on the desktop. So let's go ahead and log in with pass123. Whoops, pass123 exclamation point. And let's see what the Windows Update now is going to have for us. If my interpretation of the Ars Technica articles that I showed you guys the other video are correct, all that means that at some point we should see the pop up inviting us to the extended support updates program and allowing us to enable that for our system. But let me just let me see if I can maybe, because it is possible that I just have it wrong or my interpretation is wrong. Okay, I'll do a quick reboot and I'll be right back. Okay. And we're getting back onto the desktop now. I mean, I did read this article a couple times, so it doesn't get any more skewered than this. So let's have a look. Hmm, interesting. So does that mean that the computer is automatically enrolled? Let's see. So how to verify? Let's see. How to verify? Oh, okay, there we go. So in elevated command prompt. So let's go ahead and cmd run this as administrator. And then let's go ahead and activation ID, that's there. There it is right here. License status, license. According to, well, this anyways, this is Theo Joe's video is probably diving a little bit more into the details of it. But once you're loaded this little pop-up and the fourth last line from the bottom up is going to show you license status licensed, and that's the confirmation that you need that your machine is enrolled into the extended security updates program. So thank you for this little for following up with this little addendum. And I'm glad that I was actually finally happy to showcase to you guys the enrollment to the ESU program for Microsoft. Um, Even though it was under questionable circumstances, but and by questionable circumstances, I just mean with the failure of the first video. But it is here, it's there, it's under the beta channel of the what's it called? It's under the beta channel of the Windows Insider program, and once your computer restarts once or twice, and you enter in this command, you will receive confirmation that your system is now enrolled into the extended support update program. Thank you so very much for watching. Please continue your support. I so very much appreciate it. You guys are absolutely fantastic. I will see you all in the next one.